was riveting. And so close. You're both really sloppy with your silverware, but I get it. So, congratulations. New Jersey takes it today, I'm telling you. Philly, very respectable. All right, runner-up, $100.
Thank you.
That'll get you at least a nice meal anywhere. And $500 goes to you.
Thank you.
Thank you to our friends at Clorox for helping us have a little fun at the end of our show. And we'll see you when we see you. Bye-bye.
Coming up next on News Channel 5 at noon, the latest on the investigation after a person was hit and killed by a train in Lantana, and what the sheriff's office is saying about a double death investigation in Boynton Beach is when we come back in 30 seconds with local coverage you can count on.
Much can Steiger Is Going Green get you? When Gwen got $1.3 million for her car wreck,
who did she have to thank?
Steiger Is Going Green.
Who did Patricia call to get $121,000?
Steiger Is Going Green.
Know who got Hattie $40,000?
Got that right. Steiger Is Going Green.
Bet you know this one. Who got Robert $2 million?
Steiger Is Going Green. Yes!
Now, the big question.
How much can Steiger Is Going Green get you?
1-800-561-1111. Non-lawyer spokespersons.
Live, local, from WPTV. This is News Channel 5 at noon. Local coverage you can count on.
Developing now at noon, we are learning new details of a shooting in West Boynton Beach that left 2 people dead. Right now, police are calling it a death investigation.
They are piecing together what happened at the entrance of the Melrose Park neighborhood, and that's where we find News Channel 5's Charlie Keegan live with developing details. Charlie.
Less than an hour ago, deputies really cleared this crime scene, taking down the tape that was surrounding the parked car that they found by those 2 trees just up the block where those 2 dead men were found. We are learning those men are in their 20s. They are also white, according to PBSO. Detectives now trying to piece together what led up to the shooting. We want to show you some video from the crime scene from earlier in the morning. This is the view from Chopper 5. PBSO says firefighters were first called to the scene for a possible car crash this morning. When they arrived at the Melrose Park community, they found 2 men dead inside a parked car, so they called the sheriff's office. Now detectives are working to identify those men and find out who shot them. People in this neighborhood say this is way out of the ordinary.
I do my walk. I walk 3 miles every morning, and that's it. And no, if a dog runs by, something, that's about all. Nothing else.
And then throughout the morning, we saw deputies going door to door here, asking neighbors if they saw anything, if they heard anything. Detectives, of course, looking for any clues which might help solve this case. A spokesperson says that the deputies do not have any possible motive at this point. Of course, we will stay in touch with PBSO throughout the day and bring you all of the very latest. In suburban West Boynton Beach, Charlie Keegan, WPTV News Channel 5.
In Fort Pierce, police are looking for the person responsible for 2 drive-by shootings last night. Both were near Avenue I, just 40 minutes apart. Now, several people were shot at, including a child who was hit in the arm. Police now looking for a red, newer model 4-door car with tinted windows. And police need your help identifying the man seen in these pictures. He is wanted for several burglaries, including 3 restaurants in Port St. Lucie over the past couple of months. Police say they have not been able to get a good description detailed enough to release, but they're hoping somebody recognizes him through these pictures. If you have any information at home, call Treasure Coast Crime Stoppers. The number's at the bottom of your screen.
Developing right now, a live look at the federal courthouse in Boston, where right now a jury is deliberating the fate of Boston bombing suspect Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. For the past month, the jury has been listening to graphic evidence and gripping testimony. Jay Gray is in Boston, where he has been following this high-profile case. We apologize about that. We have technical difficulties. We'll try to get to that in just a second. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and talk about this. A former Boynton Beach resident injured in those bombings. She says she is watching this trial, but it's really like reliving a nightmare because it all gives her just kind of that flashback to the day it happened. But knowing it's almost over does give her peace of mind. Take a listen.
I think it'll help us close the chapter, but, this book, unfortunately for us, will never be completely closed.
Leanne Yanni was born and raised in Palm Beach County. She is now living in Orlando. She was hospitalized after the 2013 bombing and spent months recovering. She has a fractured lower leg, shattered ankle at the time. She broke a toe. Today, she still even has some hearing issues, but none of that is stopping her from running again this year. We do want to go back to Jay Gray in Boston. He's been covering this trial where the jury is now deliberating.
As the jury now works to determine Dzhokhar Tsarnaev's future, those most affected by the marathon bombing are still dealing with their past.
I literally was standing over the bomb when it went off.
Mark Fucaril survived the blast and says while the trial has been difficult, it's an important part of the healing process for him and his city.
It's emotional in there, especially with all the hearing the testimony of people you became friends with and hearing their stories and their recovery over again. And, you know, the ones we lost, those are the ones we like to try to remember.
Prosecutors want the jury to remember the words of Tsarnaev, written on blood-stained paper and carved into the side of the bullet-riddled boat where he was shot then captured. They say he wanted to send a message to his fellow jihadis, echoing the extremist videos and writings he allegedly studied before and after the attack. But as defense teams say, the voice Tsarnaev was following was his older brother's, telling the jury Tamerlan Tsarnaev planned, prepared for the attack, and pulled Dzhokhar in, telling the jury, we don't deny that he fully participated, but if not for Tamerlan, it would not have happened. Now, the jury considers those closing arguments, the graphic evidence, and testimony from close to 100 witnesses, while their toughest decision could come after the verdict.
Tsarnaev faces 30 charges, 17 that carry the possibility of the death penalty. A guilty verdict in just one would trigger more testimony and more evidence in the penalty phase of this trial. In Boston, Jay Gray, WPTV News Channel 5.
We will bring you the verdict of Dzhokhar Tsarnaev as soon as it comes down. We'll send it on our WPTV app, so make sure you're following us there.
Big news in the political realm today. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul entering the race for president. This morning at a rally in Louisville, Paul became the second Republican to officially declare his candidacy. He says he wants to return our country to the principles of liberty and limited government. Rand Paul is the son of former presidential candidate Ron Paul. He has taken up many of the libertarian causes his father championed.
Now, Storm Team 5 with South Florida's most accurate weather forecast.
Good afternoon, everyone. A look outside at a lot of blue sky across South Florida. A few clouds here and there. Peanut Island, Singer Island, and the intracoastal looks beautiful today. A little bit of a moderate risk for rip currents if you're heading out to the beach today, so please be careful. We've got these winds coming in right out of the east-southeast today. Pretty steady flow, onshore flow. That's going to push any shower activity farther inland this afternoon, so we could see some inland rainfall as we continue through the afternoon. Our temperatures are in the 80s, but that wasn't too hard to do when we started in the 70s across most of the area. Even hotter tomorrow. We'll talk about that coming up.
Thanks, Glenn. You know, today could be the last day you have to deal with red light cameras in Boynton Beach. Our news partners at the Palm Beach Post are reporting City Commission is going to talk about throwing the program out tonight. It's just the latest after an October ruling in Hollywood that cities can't use private companies in the process of deciding whether you get a ticket. That commission is going to meet tonight at 6:30.
New information. We are now learning the 4-year-old boy hurt when the car he was in crashed into a Palm Tran bus yesterday is going to have surgery. Doctors are trying to determine whether he fractured his spine. His mom broke her leg and had some other serious injuries from this crash in Loxahatchee Groves. Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies say 7 people in all were hurt. Witnesses say the woman driving the car, you can see it right there in that tow truck, slammed into the back of the bus. New details on the cleanup at the biodiesel fuel facility in Stuart. It could cost as much as $500,000 to remove the biodiesel, water, and dirt from the county's drainage system. Crews have remained at the Wiesel fuel plant since the fire started last Wednesday. The county is working with Wiesel's insurance company to recoup the cost for the cleanup, which could take up to a month.
Fort Pierce has a new top cop. After a nearly 6-month-long search in a pool of about 70 candidates, city leaders announced yesterday they made the decision. Major Diane Hobley Burney of the Tampa Police Department is the new chief. She becomes Fort Pierce's first African-American female chief of police. Hobley Burney is a 27-year veteran with Tampa and was the lone female finalist.
Just a quick reminder, this is a traffic reminder tonight. Don't forget the Flagler Bridge is going to be closed nightly through the rest of the week, starting from 10 until about 5 in the morning, so you'll want to watch out for that. Drivers should use the Royal Park Bridge as an alternate. Itchy, watery eyes, runny noses, feel like we're seeing that everywhere. Yeah, it's that time of year. Spring allergies coming up. We've got the best remedies to help you avoid spending the next couple of weeks sniffling and sneezing.
All right, looking forward to that. And do you read online reviews before hiring someone? Today, a warning from the Better Business Bureau that not everything you read online is true.
We are back in just 60 seconds with more local coverage.
Termites do more damage than floods, fires, and hurricanes combined. At Florida Environmental, we understand your home is your largest investment. Call today for a free termite inspection and let Florida Environmental protect your home. Florida Environmental, where the grass is always greener.
The Palm Beach Post is your local news leader, delivering complete coverage you can count on. More than just headlines, the Post uncovers important news, providing depth, analysis, and perspective on the stories that impact your life. With the largest local news team, the Post has more reporters to cover the news where you live. When you want the real story, there's only one source, the Palm Beach Post, in print, on your tablet and smartphone. The Palm Beach Post, real news starts here.
Termites do more damage than floods, fires, and hurricanes combined. At Florida Environmental, we understand your home is your largest investment. Call today for a free termite inspection and let Florida Environmental protect your home. Florida Environmental, where the grass is always greener.
All right, to a health alert at 12:08 right now. It's that time of the year. Many of us sniffling and sneezing. Spring means pollen and lots of it. All that pollen, causes problems for 58 million Americans in all. Where there's no magical cure for spring allergies, health experts say there are over-the-counter medications that can help, or natural remedies like a neti pot or nasal saline spray. Other things will help too. Listen to this. Stay indoors as much as possible, if that's possible. Keeping your doors and windows closed, cleaning the air filters in your home, and vacuuming twice a week. Also, experts say it's a good idea to wash your hair if you've been outside for any length of time because pollen can collect there.
A consumer alert this afternoon. Do you read those online reviews maybe when you're looking for a business or a vendor? The Better Business Bureau has a warning about some of those reviews. As Byung Zhang reports, you shouldn't believe everything you read.
Look at me.
Brent Nyberg started Nyberg Photography 2 years ago. 90% of his business comes from online.
We do a lot of advertising, especially on Facebook with the targeted ads.
But these days, he's spending more time doing damage control than actually advertising. A few months ago, he got an email asking about a potential shoot. He replied, and a threatening email followed.
The negative reviews and complaints are to be posted on popular websites.
Nyberg ignored it as junk mail, but the emails kept coming.
I don't know if you got my last message. The reviews are going up today. And then 6 hours later, there were negative reviews posted online.
His good ratings suddenly tanked. One review read, "Avoid this company," which Nyberg says is a fake review. The Better Business Bureau says what's happening to Nyberg has happened to photographers nationwide and could spread to other businesses. Nyberg rarely asked his customers for reviews before, but now he's using it to fight back.
If they're willing to help us, just put one honest review somewhere. Whether it's a good review, a bad review, I don't really care. I just want it to be an honest review.
So how do you know a review is honest? The Better Business Bureau says not all reviews are created equal and suggests consumers read a handful of reviews and look for the business's response. That way you get a better sense of customer experiences. Also, go to established review sites like the Better Business Bureau, Yelp, and Google, just to name a few. Nyberg can't control the fake reviews, but he's doing what he can to show he earned all the good ones.
Pretty good looking guy right there.
And the scammer told Nyberg if he paid $299, he could make the negative reviews go away. Nyberg has ignored those emails. He is checking his reviews, though, every day. A wake-up surprise one Florida family will never forget. Oh, my goodness, a bear roaming through their house. What the hungry animal was after, I'll tell you what, it was something very specific.
Okay, yikes. And looking for a fun family getaway, you don't have to look far for some of the best family resorts. The local hotels topping the list.
You say there was a bear in their house?
A bear.
Oh my goodness. All right, that's crazy. Let's take a look at what's happening. The Jupiter Inlet camera this afternoon, and that looks pretty good out there. Lots of sunshine. They're kind of digging up the beach a little bit right there, but still some folks enjoying the day. We'll talk about whether the rest of the week will be good beach weather.
Don't let an insurance company deprive you of money in your injury case. As a lawyer used to represent insurance companies, I know what it takes to get the money you deserve. Before you talk to them, talk to me. KB Wagner, trust experience.
Hello, Jupiter to Cuesta. I need some help with my air conditioning.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
Managing depression. It's about getting you back to you and all the things that matter to you. Whether or not you're taking an antidepressant, feelings such as depressed mood and lack of energy can still get in the way. And that's just not you. We're conducting a clinical research study evaluating an investigational drug designed to work with antidepressants to see if it can help address unresolved symptoms of depression. So give us a call and see if you may be eligible to participate.
Welcome to LaRue Furniture. Make your home even more beautiful with our unique interior design process. We have the floor plans and the design expertise for virtually every community, even yours. Our design team has the expertise and passion to create a beautiful living space and a wonderful furniture experience for you. Design options for every budget. And of course, LaRue's design service is always free. LaRue Furniture, where neighbors become customers and customers become friends.
Do you have loose or missing teeth? Do you cover your mouth when you laugh? Appearance Implants of Jupiter can give you the smile you've always wanted. Call now to schedule your free implant consultation. We have helped thousands of people like you feel confident and secure. And with fees this low, you'll have lots to smile about. Why wait any longer to have the smile you've always wanted? Call now to schedule your free implant consultation. Appearance Implants of Jupiter. Quality dentistry at affordable prices.
Hello, Jupiter to Cuesta. I need some help with my plumbing.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
Don't let an insurance company deprive you of money in your injury case. As a lawyer used to represent insurance companies, I know what it takes to get the money you deserve. Before you talk to them, talk to me. KB Wagner, trust experience.
Closed captioning on WPTV is sponsored by Bethesda Health.
New at noon, imagine waking up to a bear roaming through your house. It happened to a family in Estero near Bonita Springs, and they're worried it could happen again. Here's the deal. Caroline Tidwell woke up Friday morning to what she thought was her husband just getting ready for work. Turns out it was a 300 to 400 pound black bear, and it appears the animal was hungry too because it was after the family's Easter chocolate.
I could have literally reached out and touched him. So I said, there's a bear in the house. I am not joking. Wake up right now.
The bear went after the good chocolate too, it seems. All the commotion though scared it away. Only for a day though, because Saturday morning it showed back up again. This time, let's just say the family was ready. They were banging on pots and pans to scare it away. FWC says these bear sightings are typical this time of year. Springtime means those bears are out looking for food.
Oh, wow. All right, let's get to this developing story. Closing arguments set today in that murder trial of former New England Patriot and Florida Gator Aaron Hernandez. He is charged in the 2013 killing of Odin Lloyd, the boyfriend of his fiance's sister. Prosecutors say Lloyd was shot 6 times at an industrial park near Hernandez's home in Massachusetts. Hernandez has maintained his innocence all along. In Ferguson, Missouri, voters will go to the polls today to elect 3 new council members. The election comes following months of tension, of course, and protests due to the 2014 police shooting of an unarmed black teenager, Michael Brown, by a white police officer, Darren Wilson. Wilson was cleared of any wrongdoing by a grand jury, but a separate Department of Justice report blasted the Ferguson Police Department of racial bias.
Blues legend B.B. King is in the hospital. His daughter says that the 89-year-old doing much better after being admitted for dehydration caused by his type 2 diabetes. The Rock and Roll Hall of Famer has released more than 50 albums.
Now, Storm Team 5 with South Florida's most accurate weather forecast.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, we're taking a quick look at the Jensen Beach camera, kind of a frozen picture there, but lots of folks enjoying the beach today. Let me show you what's happening right now on the Power of 5 radar. All our radar sweeps going across the state, and there's a little bit of rain here and there. Not a lot, but a little bit. Let me move out of the way. You can see a couple little showers right there, just offshore of Martin County, a couple offshore of Palm Beach County there. Not a whole lot to contend with, though. We still have the chance for a couple of showers creeping in along the coast this afternoon, but there's actually a slightly higher chance for rain farther inland and over to the west coast of Florida. I'll show you that in just a moment. Temperatures right now, 82 in Vero, 82 Okeechobee, 81 in Sebastian. That's not showing up right there. 81 Port St. Lucie, and the same in Stewart. As we move down south, 84 at our center in Jupiter, kind of fluctuating between 84 and 85, 83 West Palm, 82 in Boca inland there, but we did have a reading of 83 closer to the coast, and Belglade coming in at about 80 degrees. So watch this. Here's Vipercast through the afternoon. Got that sea breeze coming on in with winds out of the east-southeast, so that really pushes a lot of that energy inland, and where the breeze collides with the breeze from the west coast, that's where we start to see some showers and a few thunderstorms set up. Could see a few thunderstorms in Okeechobee County, but then everything kind of pushes over toward the west coast of Florida through the evening hours, and then overnight tonight, the slight chance for a few showers moving in along the coast. We could also see a little patchy fog during the overnight hours. Now, our average highs this time of year are right around 80 degrees to 81 degrees. We're going to see well above average high temperatures today, mid to upper 80s. Tomorrow, Thursday, mid to upper 80s. Friday also, and then we start to get some rain in the mix here. So we have a slight chance for rain Friday, and then a higher chance for rain Saturday and Sunday. Hot sand today, and a moderate risk for rip currents. So if you're headed down to the beach, make sure you swim by a lifeguard. Mid to upper 80s, breezy, and again, that chance for inland rainfall picking up through the afternoon and into the evening hours. Now, tomorrow and Thursday actually will be a little bit drier, and temperatures will be a little bit hotter. Mid to upper 80s again, but during the overnight hours, temperatures dropping down in the 60s and 70s. Friday, about a 20% chance for rain, and then that jumps up to about a 50% chance for showers and a few thunderstorms on Saturday, and about a 40% chance for rain on Sunday. So not a washout, but watch the radar over the weekend.
All right, 2 local hotels have been named in the running of the top 10 best family resorts by USA Today. Currently sitting at 13th out of 20, Club Med Sandpiper in Port St. Lucie. That's according to USA Today. The resort is truly all-inclusive and caters to active families by having sports pros as coach guests. They coach the guests. And just 2 spots down, the Breakers in Palm Beach. We all know about that. The newspaper lists the hotel's new all-inclusive family entertainment space as the reason it was nominated. You can vote for your favorite. Go to our website, WPTV.com, all the way through the 27th.
We're going to have a vacation at both of those places right now. Listen, we are sharing the secret to making one of our all-time favorite takeout foods, the egg roll. Howard and Mr. Food's Test Kitchen showing us how.
It's the reason we get combo dinners whenever we order Chinese food, and why we always ask for those extra packs of duck sauce. We're talking about egg rolls. And today, these aren't just any egg rolls, we're talking homemade ones, and they're a lot easier than you may think. We begin with our filling, which is simply some shredded Chinese cabbage. It's also known as Napa cabbage. Now we're gonna add in some chopped scallions, grated carrots, some cooked diced chicken. And now we're gonna load it up with a ton of flavor by adding some soy sauce, accented with a little garlic, ginger, and brown sugar. After it marinates for a bit, we drain it, and we drain it really well and spoon it onto our egg roll skins. Now for the fun part. We brush the edges with a bit of beaten egg and then roll them up. First, fold one edge over the filling, then tuck in both sides real snugly, and we'll roll it up. Now we cook them in an inch or so of hot peanut oil in a deep skillet or even a soup pot. This way it doesn't splatter. And once they're golden, drain them on a paper towel and they are done. And when you bite into these chicken and veggie packed Asian favorites, get ready for lots of crunch and flavor. Just don't forget the sweet and sour sauce and the spicy mustard, since these are the perfect dippable snack. If you want to try our recipe for chicken egg rolls, it's online now. It's one of those dishes that will definitely impress everyone, and only we know how easy it is. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where every day we're looking for an easier way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Certainly looks good. Check out this tiny tyke Yeah, a baby's balancing act. You'll see more of that after the break.
Never take the insurance company's first offer.
Call Steiger is going green.
We've gotten our clients 10, 20,
Even 30 times more money than the insurance company's original offer. How much can Steiger is going green get you?
1-800-561-1111. Non-lawyer spokespersons.
Have you heard the news about Devonshire at PGA National? Our Palm Beach Gardens community has elegant new apartment finishes that make retiring here a pleasure. Devonshire is now owned and operated by Erickson Living, a national leader in senior housing. You can move with confidence, knowing your future is secure.
Living at Devonshire does really give you peace of mind and gives us the freedom really to enjoy the things in life that we enjoy.
I love it here at Devonshire. I have all of the security and none of the responsibilities and all of the pleasures without the work.
I think coming into Devonshire was the smartest decision we've ever made in our lives, really. It just created a new life.
There's never been a better time to take a closer look at Devonshire, Southeast Florida's premier retirement destination. Apartment homes are selling fast. Call for a free brochure today.
Brighten your home and save during the Spring Savings Event at all Faith Farm thrift store locations. Buy from the area's largest selection of quality pre-owned furniture with prices at up to 75% off. Freshen up every room in your home with brand name new furniture at up to 50% off. Appliances, lawn equipment, clothing, and collectibles all on sale. Support Faith Farm Ministries and enjoy spring savings this Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. at Faith Farm in Boynton Beach, Fort Lauderdale, and on State Road 70 in Okeechobee.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale, the 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation. That's right, half off your entire project. You can save thousands. Empire's 50-50-50 sale won't last long. Don't miss 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. When what's inside is important to your family, choose our family. At All My Sons Moving and Storage, we're family owned and operated with over 4 generations of packing, storing, and moving experience. At All My Sons, you get a guaranteed binded price in writing. So, whether we pack the box or you do, or if you're moving 1 mile, 1 city, or 1 state away, let our family move yours. Call or click now to save $100 off your move with All My Sons Moving and Storage.
After Michael's crash, he called Steiger Isco and Green.
We got him $400,000.
Money in his pocket.
How much can Steiger Isco and Green get you?
1-800-561-1111. Non-lawyer spokespersons.
HD News on WPTV is sponsored by Stanley Steamer.
Coming up at 4 on the Now with Shanna Cake, it is one of the fastest growing sports in the country, and it's for the whole family to play. We're going to show you why pickleball is becoming so popular, and a young mother will spend the rest of her life in a wheelchair after catching a serious infection. We have a makeup warning for women. Don't miss that. That's all on today at 4 o'clock on the Now.
All right, this is what we've been talking about in the newsroom all day. That little boy right there, his name is Noah. He is 6 months old, and let's just say he can balance a lot better than most of us. Maybe he'll join the circus. You know what? In cheerleading, that's called a cupie.
Okay.
And as a former cheerleader, there are girls who've been doing that for 10 years who cannot do that, and guys who can't hold the girls. So maybe he'll get a college scholarship for cheerleading.
You almost look at that and say, is that real? That was my first thought. Is that real?
I think you asked that earlier.
Yeah.
Actually, Glenn thought it was cruel.
Yeah, he's like,
I didn't say cruel. I just would never hold my son up like that. I just, if something happened and it was my fault, I would feel,
I gotcha. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, you missed the part where they backflipped him.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. That's crazy. All right,
do that.
really hot and humid through the rest of the week. Rain chances pick up over the weekend.
Okay. Thanks for joining us.
Good.
We'll see you later.
Glenn. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Take care.
Termites do more damage than floods, fires, and hurricanes combined. At Florida Environmental, we understand your home is your largest investment. Call today for a free termite inspection and let Florida Environmental protect your home. Florida Environmental, where the grass is always greener.
We'll have you smiling again. Ferber Dental Group.
Tired of your denture covering the roof of your mouth or your lower plate moving around? Here's the solution. Using the newest technology, Ferber Dental Group can make you teeth that snap in. You'll eat the foods you love with no need for messy glues. Ferber can do your treatment for far less money with affordable payment plans. So get your life back. Call us today. We'll have you smiling again.
Mention NBC for a special offer.
My husband had stopped for an animal in the road. A truck came along and did not stop.
Elaine turned to us to help fight for the care and money her husband deserved.
Kogan and DeSalvo, they're all wonderful people. They work very hard. They never quit. They don't give up. If there's any other avenues that they can explore, they'll do it to help you as much as they can. We've been very fortunate to have them.
If you or a loved one has been seriously injured, call Kogan and DeSalvo now.
Welcome back. Big news from Beverly Hills. Celebrity plastic surgeon Dr. Andrew Orden has discovered an anti-aging breakthrough called Fill and Freeze. And he's giving away 1 million bottles free.
I've spent nearly 30 years looking for an effective, instant breakthrough to reduce the appearance of wrinkles that can be applied topically instead of with surgery or invasive medical techniques. And I finally found it with Derm Exclusives Fill and Freeze.
Wow, I'm young again. I don't feel like an old lady. Lines are gone.
Oh my God. Wow. I can't believe it. It looks really good. It gives you a whole new confidence.
It definitely took 10 years off. If I went to a dermatologist here in the city, I would pay $300-400 for this.
I know you're wondering what Derm Exclusive can do for you. Well, you don't have to wonder. You can order it right now and try it for yourself absolutely risk-free. And here's how.
Call now during this special direct-to-consumer offer and you won't pay $120. Today, you can get your own instant results with Fill and Freeze for only $59. But that's not all. Today, we're taking another $20 off, so now you can get this instant wrinkle-removing miracle for the low price of only $39.95. And as part of our 1 million bottle giveaway, Dr. Orden is including a second $60 bottle of Fill and Freeze free. That's nearly $120 of Fill and Freeze for only $39.95. Dr. Orden will even include his MicroPure resurfacing pads, intensive repair serum, and Collagen Lift moisturizer, a $200 value free. Order now and we'll even upgrade your order to express delivery. That's a $15 value free. Plus, you even get to try it risk-free for 30 days with our money-back guarantee. But you must call to order. Call 1-800-399-2119. That's 1-800-399-2119. Order now.
Termites do more damage than floods, fires, and hurricanes combined. At Florida Environmental, we understand your home is your largest investment. Call today for a free termite inspection and let Florida Environmental protect your home. Florida Environmental, where the grass is always greener.
Welcome to a St. Patrick's Day edition of Let's Ask America. I'm Bill Bellamy, and we have lads and lassies from all across the country on their webcams trying to win up to $35,000. So let's meet them. From Portland, Maine, it's James. From Bay City, Michigan, it's Cheryl. From Boise, Idaho, it's Judy. From San Diego, California, it's Jeff. Welcome, everybody. We asked America their opinions on a bunch of fun topics. All you have to do is guess what America said, and you win the big money. If you're ready to have some fun, people, say yeah! All right. Let's get the party started. The first question is worth $100 and has two possible answers. The answers are drink all day, pinch cute girls not wearing green. And he's like, yeah. All right, and the question is, what do single guys in their 20s say they'd rather do on St. Patrick's Day? Drink all day long, pinch cute girls not wearing green. I say, find a sexy lady leprechaun. All right, let's go to Portland, Maine, and welcome our new friend, James.
Well, I'm 31 years old. I'm from Donegal in Ireland. I absolutely love Ireland. It's the most beautiful country in the world between rolling green hills and rugged coastlines. And I love celebrating St. Patrick's Day with the whole family, having a lovely meal, going to parades and drinking all day.
I'm rolling with you, James. We're going to make you some money right now. Let's turn those cards around. Everybody said, let's drink all day, St. Patty's Day. With 63% of the vote, the correct answer is